One night, the village of Nong Tan lay in complete darkness. The stars twinkled faintly, but there was no moon. The wind brushed through withered rice fields, and the villagers kept their doors shut. A dark curse had stopped crops from growing and brought illness to the people. Pliang-ah, a little elephant with bright eyes, gazed at the empty sky. "Grandma Duen, why is there no moon tonight?" Grandma Duen, the old stargazer, gave a small smile. "The moon is still there, but its light has been hidden by a curse. Legend says that if the blue moon atop Crystal Peak is awakened, its light will sweep away the darkness." Mother Elephant shook her head. "You're still small, and the path is dangerous." Pliang-ah swallowed but stood firm. "If no one goes, the darkness will stay forever. Please, let me try, Mother." Grandma Duen handed him an old compass. "This points to what is true, not to north or south. Remember, help others with a true heart, and that heart will help you in your time of need." Mother Elephant touched his trunk gently. "Come back with the moonlight. I promise." Pliang-ah, slinging Grandfather Dang's old checkered cloth over his shoulder, packing rice, water, and rope, he stepped into the whispering forest. Leaves rustled as though telling ancient tales. Bamboo swayed knowingly. A small weaver bird clung to a nest, swaying dangerously. "Help! The wind's too strong! My eggs will fall!" Pliang-ah lifted his trunk to steady the branch. "Hold on, I'll move you to a safer spot." "Who are you and why help me?" "Because you're in trouble." Once the nest was safe, the bird sighed in relief. "Thanks, I'm Pong. Ahead lies a deep gorge. Be careful." Soon rain poured down. Pliang-ah sheltered under a rock ledge and found a spider weaving a strange patterned web, nearly torn by the heavy drops. He stretched his cloth as a canopy. "Here, keep your web dry." The spider glanced up. "You help without asking for anything. Take this rain thread, woven from my great-grandmother's silk. It's strong against wind and water, perfect for a bridge." At the cliff, fog filled the depths below. Pliang-ah tied the rain thread across, weaving it into a narrow walkway, and stepped cautiously. Crack! Thunder boomed, and he slipped. "Hold on!" Pong swooped in, pecking the thread to steady him. Gripping a stone post with his trunk, he pushed himself back up. "I'm okay." The last step reached the far side, his heart still racing. "A debt I owe you now," Pong panted. "A friend's debt is a smile," said Pliang-ah, checking his compass, which pointed to a shimmering stretch of water. The mirror marsh reflected the sky so perfectly it was hard to tell up from down. Silver lotus leaves trembled. Suddenly, the water showed an image of great elephants calling, "Come home, Pliang-ah, it's warmer here." He froze, the compass trembling in doubt.
"The breath of that shadow feels cold," he murmured. "Truth should feel warm." He touched the surface. The image shattered into black smoke. Ripples formed, and a small naga with blue-green scales emerged. "Sorry, we're the magic shadow of the marsh guardian. We test if your heart is steady or swayed. I'm seeking the blue moon to save my village." The naga smiled. "Clear answer. Then take this water-eye gem. Through it, you'll see what can't be seen with bare eyes, but it works only when your heart is calm. Thank you. And beware, the field beyond is the echoing field, where you'll hear the voices you most want to hear. If you lose focus, you'll wander forever." Plying On nodded, tucked away the gem, and looked ahead to see hills rolling like ocean waves. In the vast grassy field, a voice drifted on the breeze. "Plying Ma, come home. We have your favorite treats." It was his mother's gentle tone. He stopped, his heart pulling. But Fong flapped beside him. "Stay focused." Closing his eyes, he breathed deep and looked through the water-eye gem. The grass turned into tiny enchanted speakers on the ground, sound threads curling in the air. "So this is what the bare eye can't see," he said, stepping forward without turning to the voice. Above, a massive shadow floated like a moving mountain. The wail of the wind. Its fin swept the air, parting grass into a clear path. "Those crossing the ancient echoing field must give a single breath," the deep voice rumbled. "All I have is my breath," Plying All replied. "That is what's needed. Blow your true heart." He inhaled and blew through his trunk, a clean, resonant sound. The foul winds scattered, and the speakers fell silent. The whale chuckled. "Your sound isn't the loudest, but it's the truest. Take this wind flute. Play it to summon winds that drive away dark clouds." Plying Aw accepted it. "Thank you." The whale pointed a fin toward a bright peak. "Crystal Peak lies there, but its gatekeepers hate change. Watch your words."
Rekka announced, "All passengers prepared to evacuate in lines. Children and elders first. Follow the orange lights and glow stickers placed by the porcupine team. Step left, right, stop on staff signal." The porcupine and a gecko helper pressed glowing arrows onto the floor. Stick, stick, stick. Elder Turtle led with slow, steady steps. Left, right, stop. Children followed as if it were a game. Mama Capybara soothed her little one. "Listen to your heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. We'll go together." Beeve opened the front emergency door. Click. And Lindon checked the handrails. A drip from an overhead pipe splashed onto a blinking sign. Plip, plip, causing a tiny spark. Hazard point, adjust route. Lindon ordered. Come, the monitor lizard guard quickly taped over it with a rain cover. Sealed. A rabbit child held up the squid balloon again. I want to cheer up the otter pup, Lindon chuckled. We'll blow it up at the end gate, okay? Okay. With a clang, the rescue crew swung open the front exit gate. Cool air and bright white station lights flooded in. Passengers stepped into safety, greeted by clapping staff. Lindon looked back at the now quiet tunnel. Mission complete. No serious injuries. Evacuation successful. Shomu's voice came through. Excellent work, Lindon. Rill hugged Lindon. If it weren't for you, I'd still be stuck in that pipe. Mama Capybara laughed through tears. And without the plan, everyone would have been more frightened. Beeve grinned. Best rope knot I've seen all year. Glint's scales shimmered. Better than the knot was the procedure. Rekka turned to the children. Today we learned 2 things. 1, courage means stepping up. 2, courage with a plan leads everyone to the light. At the gate, the rabbit asked, "Can we blow it now?" Lindon smiled. Now. Whoosh! The balloon floated up, carrying the last of fear away. Before they parted, the rescue team gave Lindon a small keychain shaped like a knot and a star. Rill placed a blue teardrop-shaped river stone in his paw. From my home stream, thank you. Lindon held it gently. I'll keep it to remember. Whenever it's dark, we turn on the light with a plan, and we walk out together. That night, the station buzzed with the tale of the leopard of the underground rails. Brave not just in heart, but in teaching an entire city the rhythm of left, right, stop. Stop to plan, step to rescue, walk to safety. Moral: courage must walk in hand with planning. With a calm mind and clear steps, we can lead ourselves and others out of the darkness into the light.